all this knowledge you are developing in your mind may go to waste if you don't apply it. How do you apply it? You may say that, look, my role at the work is not really something where I could apply that knowledge. I'm only a controller, or I'm only a payable manager, or I'm just finance or accounting manager. The best way to apply this knowledge is to talk about it. And you could talk about anything, anywhere with anyone. Nobody will stop you that because you are an accounting manager, don't talk it. Nobody will stop you. Nobody can stop you. So you basically, after you learn these concepts, you develop some confidence and insight, start talking about it. If you're not comfortable to talk to your CEO or CFO about this, start with your family friends, start with your kids, start with the colleagues in this group who are like you. And that confidence would only come through practice. Nothing else. There is no other formula to really develop confidence except to practice. Because learning is one thing. So you are going through it, and I think you're doing a good job. Speaking is not a science. Speaking is an art. And all artistic activities require practice. So Olympians, players, musicians, dancers, they're all artists. And to develop their skill, they need to practice. Speaking is also an art. The only way to learn this art is practice. Now, one of the limitations for people to really start speaking or not to do practice as much as they should is they don't know what to talk about. And this was also a challenge earlier in my career. I wanted to talk to people, business people, and I don't know what to talk about. Now, this problem has overcome fantastically. You have a lot of ideas coming from this program you can talk about, and talk about in a very logical and professional manner. People would appreciate it. So now with this knowledge and this ability or command or expertise or comfort to talk about, you need to talk. And as I said, if you don't feel comfortable at workplace, start with your close friends or your cousins or your family members or anywhere, but you need to speak. The words come to words, speak to the mirror, because you need to make your mouth muscles used to this speaking. Many people think, yes, I have repeated in my mind, or we feel that, yeah, I got it. I know how to speak or when to speak. I got everything in my mind. It doesn't work that way. Mind is the place for knowledge, but you would realize that first time you're speaking, you struggle with your mechanical muscles, mechanics of speaking. Because if you look at the people, so look at the kids, how they develop, how they learn language skills. By age of 3 or 4, they are speaking very well, right? So 3-4 years of period. Because they not only getting all these information in their mind, they're also practicing their muscles, mouth muscles. Now, by the time they are 5, 6, 7, or 8 to 10, even young children, they develop certain accent based on the environment in which they have grown up, right? Accent. And it's hard or almost impossible to change the accent you develop at that age, like 10, 12, later on in your life. Why? You realize all the logic, you understand what is the difference in the accent, and you listen to those people like a native speaker and someone like you, and you feel that I could speak like that, but when you speak, you struggle. It comes out very differently. Why? Because your tongue or your mouth muscles have been developed in a certain way for the first 8 to 10 years, and it's almost impossible to change that back. You can do that. Professional actors are able to change their accent, professional actors. So they spend hundreds and thousands of hours to practice it. I'm not sure if you could spend that many times. Force yourself, do whatever. In your peer group, if you are comfortable in this area and other people are struggling, become a leader. It's your responsibility to force them, push them professionally or whatever way works. But you will be doing a favor to each other. That's the purpose of the peer groups. So this is where rubber meets the road. You can learn a lot. Look, all the books at my back. You can read all those books and develop fantastic memory and knowledge. But if you don't apply it, don't use that knowledge to interact with other people, it's all going to waste. In every organization, there are two organizations actually. One is the formal organization where everybody has a role and designation and a title. And then there is a shadow organization. In shadow organization, title doesn't matter. The people who look like that they have certain portfolio, they are always doing something else. And they are allowed to do something else. So as you said, Iman, that in many organizations, it is the COO. Now, the role of CEO is basically operations, not a strategy. But if CEO finds that this COO has really good expertise on a strategy, they don't mind giving them the assignment from a strategy side. And that is how they shift from their formal role to informal role or a shadow organization or even a junior level person. someone at the manager level, but they have always the opportunity to go to some high-level meetings where they contribute. And top management, the C-level, C-suite people started to realize that this particular person has some extra ability. And they started to send him assignment through his manager or directly. Many finance people do that. Their CFO or CEO realize they have extra analytical capabilities. And they started to ask them, do this analysis for me, do that work for me. So you have the ability to transition from a formal role to an informal role based on your expertise. And what I suggested earlier, that by talking to other people, you basically market yourself. When you talk to them, when you contribute, when you do some smart analytics, you market yourself. And then people started to, the resourceful people, the decision maker, started to approach you. And at appropriate time, they would like to make an adjustment that you are a financial analyst. I would like to make a corporate strategy director because you fit that role. So you basically drive your own career. Don't wait passively for promotion to come to you. Your boss one fine day will come and tell you that you have been promoted to a strategy director. Probably that would never happen. But you could drive your own career by first delivering what you are expected to receive. So if you want to become a strategy director, start doing strategy work. If you want to become a CFO, of course, within limits, don't bypass the authority, but you need to demonstrate that you have the ability and capability to do CFO job. I think all of you are matured enough, smart enough to understand where are the limits. But don't stop yourself because you are a certain manager or this is not my job. Change that attitude. I always say that, look, world is a cafeteria, not a restaurant. You have to pay first to get your food. When you go to the cafeteria, you first buy your food, then you eat it, right? So it's a cafeteria, not a restaurant. Restaurant, you can order, eat the food, and then pay later on. It's not a restaurant. It's a real world. There is no free lunch. You have to pay first. So first you need to, if you're expecting a promotion, you need to demonstrate by delivering by delivering that you are capable, and then you may expect a promotion or an upgrade. Otherwise, if you are just feel that, look, I'm talented and nobody is using me, that's not other people's fault, that's your fault. Because you have not told the world what you bring to the table. It's your job. And that's why I say that those of you who don't believe or who feel that I'm not marketer, I'm not salesperson, I don't talk about, I just focus on my work. Yes, you will remain focused on your work because you are not doing personal marketing. Personal marketing is inevitable. You are an entrepreneur in the business of selling your talent, and you can only sell your talent when you demonstrate it, when you show your ability through marketing, personal marketing, that what you bring to the table, and then people will be interested in you. So it's a brutal reality, whether you accept it or not. If you don't accept, then you would become a victim of it. And there is no shortage of it. Look around. Okay, folks. So I think we need to start shared enough for today.
This is the best thing. We need to start talking.
And I go on this talk without any plan, and probably this is the best idea I share with you.
For us, I'm saying.
So review the recording if you struggle to understand, but these are the golden advice for you at the point of career where you are today. So thank you very much. And I'll send you the remaining stuff as I promised. And I'll see you next time. Thank you very much and goodbye now.
Thank you.
Thank you. Very good session. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Excellent.
Very helpful
Goodbye.
session.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.